This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1348. This is My Last Chip by Bradley Charbonneau of PastTheSourCream.com. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Well, I hope. I am Greg Audino, your host and narrator here on ORD, and I'm with you each and every day helping you improve the quality of your relationships, either by reading articles to you, like I will today, or by answering your personal relationship questions like I do each Saturday. Now, this post comes from Bradley Charbonneau of PastTheSourCream.com, another author who we've shared across the network for a while, but haven't heard from for quite a bit here on ORD. So it's great to hear from him yet again. This post is a really nice one, a story about his dad, and it's packed with life lessons. So listen closely, we're going to get right into it and optimize your life. This is My Last Chip by Bradley Charbonneau of PastTheSourCream.com. He wasn't the funny hat song and dance or trash-talking humor. He was more the witty, have to think twice, and wait, was that actually funny type of humor. I think it's said that if you have to explain your joke, it's just not that funny. Or maybe it's the wrong audience, or maybe the delivery or timing or content. But if you're part of the inner circle and he doesn't have to explain the background of the joke and can deliver it at his own pace in his own way, then it just works. Then it's even better because of the fact that others don't get it. It's even better because you do get it. You're a part of the inner circle and you're proud to be a part of it. A place where there is no need for explanation or background or setting the scene. You just know, you just get it. You often get this with family, especially close family, of course. But it's more often with someone who you've spent a lot of time with. But not just time together, but time that you actually wanted to spend together. Like friends do, or really good friends. The easiest, wittiest, and best jokes are the ones among best friends. Maybe that's why he never made it very far on the stand-up comedy circuit. Of course, he didn't actually try to get on the stand-up comedy circuit, or at least not the public one. He tried his hand at our family's stand-up stage, and even there, it was often just the sound of crickets. But once in a while, there was something that stuck, and it was pure dad. I'll be here all week. Here's the scene. You're at a Mexican restaurant, preferably one with fresh tortilla chips, ideally thin and light, hot with oil, and a selection of salsas to choose from. I think there's some scientific theorem that's proven that you can't just eat a few. You pretty much will finish that first basket. If they ask if you want more, it takes Herculean power of mind to decline it. They're free, they are abundant, and they are delicious. Who in their right mind would say no? Exactly. We're through a few baskets, but we're all still scavenging each chip and heaping on the salsa. When the waiter comes to take our order, it's as if he's interrupting our dinner. The nerve! Hyenas being bothered from their antelope killed by a pesky buffalo. We all realize we should probably slow down the pace or we're going to... Wait for it. I'll just let my mom chime in. You're gonna ruin your dinner if you keep eating all those chips. My dad picks up a chip, holds it up for all of us to see, and announces with clarity and purpose, "This is my last chip." We nod and look at each other and don't really get it. Then we continue eating chips. But Dad does too. "Hey, I thought that was going to be your last chip," I say. He's prepared for this commentary and is ready with his reply. "That is my last chip," he says as he points to it on the table and then proceeds to eat more chips. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in not completely comprehending what he's doing. Sensing the lack of comprehension, he points again to the chip and says, "That will be my last chip." Finally, his lava brain family gets it. It's brilliant if you think about it, which we apparently needed to do, and for quite some time. He proudly continued to munch on the chips, a slight smile on his face as he knows he pulled over a fast one on his entire family. We too are proud, as it's not every day that he displays such wit and speed combined with humor that we all actually truly think is funny. But this is undeniable. It's genius. He continues to eat the chips. He enjoys the chips more than he enjoys the Mexican food. Although it must be stated, and I'll take the liberty here to use a little math, which would make him proud, that the amount of chips consumed before said dinner is inversely proportional to the enjoyment of the oversized starchy platter of Mexican fare. He smiles in victory, and it takes him time, some 40 or so years to be exact, to understand what he's done. You see, my dear friend, he has enjoyed the chips of all his life, while he holds that last one to be savored at a later date, maybe on a rainy day. He has enjoyed his life as if no more baskets would come. He enjoyed not only every night out at a Mexican place, but cherished every basket, and dare I say, every chip. If dinner is the destination, then the chips are the journey. He had no regrets in his life. He ate chips all the way through. He did what he wanted when he wanted. He retired at 60 after a satisfying career, and then did exactly what he wanted to do for the next 17 years. So what about that last chip? Is that today? Does he hold on to it for an eternity while we enjoy each basket in memoriam? I don't know. I'm having a hard time with that last chip. I'd rather that he was here by my side, smiling in his knowing way, saving every chip and not worrying about the dinner he was certainly ruining. But he's no longer here, at least in a physical state. There's no way I'll ever eat another basket of chips, and haven't in years, without thinking about his "this is my last chip" joke. I raise not my glass tonight in his honor, but I raise a chip, a symbol of enjoying every moment of your life while holding off to the side a secret that you knew would serve you until you needed that last chip. I suppose that today is that day. Here's to you, Dad. You just listened to the post titled, "This is My Last Chip" by Bradley Charbonneau of PastTheSourCream.com. And thanks a lot to Bradley for this post. Really touching, and I appreciate him sharing that story. Obviously, a great tale for helping us remember to savor each day as if it was our last. But being that this show is about relationships, and what I think Bradley is really trying to express is not only keeping this in mind for ourselves, but also for those we care about. It's great to be aware of how precious our life is and to treasure each day, but it might be even greater to treasure each day as if it was the last for our loved ones. Can we fully appreciate someone as if we might not see them again each time we see them? Well, it might get just as exhausting as truly living each day as if it was our last. But what we can do is leave each day saying, I was really present and appreciative of this last day with myself, or this last day with that other person. Being able to listen to others intently, appreciate their time, their energy, their feelings and thoughts. It's just about the most manageable way to truly celebrate your relationship with them each and every day. So a nice cerebral note to end on, everyone. Take that with you and squeeze your loved ones a little tighter today. It's time to get out of your hair for now, but I thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for the beginning of a 2-part post from Modern Love Counseling, and where your optimal life awaits.